Oh shit. Here we go again.
How can I help you?
My roommate was attacked. I know it. I heard it. She's screaming. She was thrown to the ground.
Sir, come here.
This man just led police to a dead body. The victim, Amy Harwick, a celebrity sex therapist, was found lying unconscious under her third-story balcony. Officers were immediately suspicious of Amy's roommate, Michael Herman.
Hey, can I see your hands?
Yeah. That's where I poked it on the climbing over the fence.
Oh, okay, got it. I don't know, dude. Something's off. He might be a son. He's got blood.
The blood on Michael's hands and the signs of struggle found inside Amy's bathroom made it clear that this was a crime scene.
Oh man.
Is the prime suspect.
Do you still hear screaming? I still heard screaming when I was leaving. I yelled up there, "Hey, motherfucker!" Because I wanted her to think I was coming upstairs, so maybe he'd like stop and run.
However, detectives began to have doubts. The further they investigated, the clearer it became that there was more to this crime than meets the eye. As they dug deeper, they uncover that Amy had a history of troubled relationships and many people had it out for her. But one relationship stood out from the rest. One that was plagued with stalking, violence, and abuse, leaving disturbing clues that would lead detectives to one deranged killer.
I have so much I need to say. Please give me a chance to just say it, please.
At
Goofy ass nigga, bro.
February 15th, 2020, 911 received a harrowing call from Amy's roommate.
I want to reduce the operator 434.
Yeah, somebody just attacked my roommate. We're at 2086 Mound Street. Find anything?
How was he assaulted? What happened?
And niggas be thinking that they really smarter than the police. Think if I call the police, they not gonna know that I did it. Like, get your dumb ass on again.
I don't know. I was down.
Yo, roommate, nigga, you the first nigga they gonna fucking suspect. Like,
Her screaming. Please get a cop here.
you dumbass.
Can't think right now. Amy Harwick.
I mean, who is she to you, sir?
She's my roommate.
Okay.
Just your roommate, like, stupid ass nigga.
Did you see anything?
No.
Okay, so
No, I heard her screaming, and I heard her being...
Alright, so I'm gonna send out that somebody's screaming, okay? Since you didn't see anything. You don't know if she's being attacked, you're not sure.
Yes, I know she's being attacked. I heard her got thrown to the ground.
With sirens blaring, multiple
This
law
nigga,
enforcement
bro.
agents rushed to the scene.
He didn't even have his lie together. His ass
Their route
cut.
was limited. All they know is that there is a situation with a screaming woman and that somebody appears to be in danger. As soon as they arrive, Michael Herwin, Amy's roommate, is the first person to come into contact.
It's always the motherfucker that call and want to be the first nigga the cops see, so they don't. Oh, if I'm the first person, if I report it, the cops not going to think I did it. You stupid ass nigga. Then you got the blood on your hands. All blood on your hands showing that, like, you really just did this shit.
I know it. I heard it. She's screaming. She was thrown to the ground. I couldn't find my phone.
If it's how you couldn't find your phone and you just called the cops. And, like, if it's your roommate, meaning you got the keys to that shit, too. You live there. Meaning you can open that door.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so you have access to here?
No.
Is there anybody else inside the house?
My roommate.
Just your roommate by yourself?
Yes. You didn't check on her? Dude, I heard screaming. I don't know if that guy had a gun or a knife. I came running I couldn't find my phone.
So is there somebody else inside?
I think there's
Okay, sir, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Calm down. Calm down. Other than your roommate, is there anybody else inside the house?
I don't know.
So you didn't see anyone? You just heard...
No, I just heard her screaming. I found her. She got thrown to the ground.
So where did your LaRon ask? Where you just come from?
Before her through his windows, nobody's answering nothing.
So where's your key at?
Inside, downstairs, the back door's open.
Here, got my
Here, You're good. You good. 6815. Advisors are responding to me, so we had to hop the fence. We're going to be at the rear of the location. Sir, come here.
Look at this nigga, bro. Look at this nigga, bro. Why is she outside? You just said she was in the house. Now she outside, laying on the grass. I'm laying on, and you just brought the cops to her with the back door wide open. You just said, bro, you don't know what your phone was. First, you just said she was in the house and got slammed on the ground. She is dead outside in the back.
Relax. Take a seat. Take a seat.
Bro, what? Bro, this nigga's dumb, bro. This nigga dumb, gang.
When officers move into
Like,
the courtyard,
what?
there lies Amy Harwick, 20 feet
This nigga, bro.
beneath her third floor balcony, going into continuous seizures with glass surrounding her body.
Bro, she's having a seizure. Oh, Jesus.
Amy lived in a relatively safe area in Hollywood Hills and was a well-known family and marriage therapist, so her home being broken into was unusual, and whoever did it made sure she had a painful death. She was thrown off her balcony, resulting in several serious injuries. The trauma to the head was so severe that it resulted in a subgaleal and a subdural hemorrhage, sending her into continuous seizures. Not only that, but her neck showed signs that she had been strangled before falling off her balcony. Even though Amy started receiving urgent care, this situation was far from over.
Man, he definitely did that weird ass shit.
Knowing that the assailant is still in the house, officers began to breach and clear the ground floor.
Do you know if there's anybody else inside the house?
No, I don't. Oh my God.
Anyone else inside? This is LAPD. Come out with your hands up. Hey, somebody pat him down, please. Hey, stand up. He might be upset because he's got blood.
Probably on this one, on my couch.
Anyone else inside? This is LAPD. Come out with your hands up. Gotcha. Alright, so you guys can move up in unison. Yeah. On you guys. Just hold it. They're gonna move up in unison. You're good, Pascal. Whenever you guys are ready, go ahead. Go back in. Alright, I got an open room. There's a balcony to the top. Got couches. Looks like a kitchen to the right.
Unfortunately, the one responsible for Amy's condition has managed to escape, and as cops make their way
Well, they ain't fucking escape, that nigga right there.
Amy's bedroom was a mess, with the covers thrown off and a pool of urine in the connecting bathroom. Often, when a victim is strangled, it results in the involuntary loss of bowel control. Moreover, officers would discover something strange. Right on the balcony from where Amy fell, a syringe filled with nicotine had fallen to the ground.
So there's a loaded syringe on this right here.
Extreme doses of nicotine like the one found in this syringe
It's like an overdose, huh?
causing organs in the body to fail and slowly kill an individual as they suffer from nausea, diarrhea, and severe abdominal pain.
This is crazy.
Strangely enough, these types of drugs were never even present in the home, and even if they were, Amy would never take them, as her roommate explains.
A loaded syringe, so... Sir, do you know her history of drug use?
That she's sober. She doesn't drink. She didn't even drink.
She doesn't drink.
She doesn't even drink. She's sober.
So nobody in this house is doing drugs?
I smoke pot and stuff, yeah.
Okay, what do you mean that's
He did it, gang. He did it. He did it, bruh.
Sober completely.
Sober completely.
Oh no, bruh. He had to. Like, it's only, bro. It's the only way, bruh.
That rig is loaded completely.
Yes, it hasn't been used.
It hasn't been used. Hey, can I see your hands?
That's where I poked it on the climbing over the fence.
Oh, okay, got it. So what about this one here?
Oh yeah, he did it. Yeah, he did it, bro.
Can you pull your sleeve back on this one?
He did it.
Oh, no, on this one right here. This one. Can you flip it for me? Can you do me a favor?
Working across teams.
He did it, gang. He had to, bro.
Helps you handle it. Asana AI can spot roadblocks and assign work to keep everything on track. That's how work gets handled. Visit us at asana.com.
Look up. Can you pull your shirt down a little bit? Sure. It's really like shady. This whole thing's very weird. And then did you see that? How it's wrapped around him? It's weird.
Although Michael seems incredibly suspicious, finding out whether he's guilty comes second. The first priority is to ensure Amy's survival, whose condition was worsening by the second. Her pulse was nearly non-existent, and she was rushed to a nearby hospital, where it was determined that she had sustained many serious injuries since dropping about 20 feet from the balcony, including lacerations to her liver and brain damage. Despite messages from doctors, Amy Harwood was soon pronounced dead. The syringe filled with nicotine, Amy's injuries before the fall, and no missing items. These were all clues that this was not a burglary gone wrong, but a planned murder. For police,
he did it, gay. I'm not even finna.
A specialized sex therapist, and one that was very public with several
yeah, she was a bro. I remember. Alright, now I didn't see her before then, bro. But like, she a sex therapist, bro. Like, I knew I heard that shit at first. So like, somebody was definitely out to kill her ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you can't be working in that type of field. It's all weirdos there. Like, bro, somebody bound to do some weird shit, gang.
And media presence at the time was risky.
There
had been too many people who had it out for her.
That's what I'm saying.
Often have to deal with emotionally problematic and
that's what I'm saying.
Individuals.
But then you talking about sex therapists, like them is the weirdest of the weirdest. Who the fuck is going to sex therapy?
So Michael Herman was
what the fuck is that? What do y'all talk about?
Only person around Amy when she was murdered, making him the first suspect. Michael was already a suspicious individual, as his frequent cannabis use led officers, which made him look even more guilty.
So when he got all scratches and shit on him.
I remember you yelling because I was right, and stop and run. Hey, motherfucker.
When we were at the house,
because when I was yelling, because when I was leaving, I yelled up there, "Hey, motherfucker!"
He lying, bro. Now he talking about he fucking was leaving. You just said you was asleep. He's lying, gay. I don't even want to hear this bullshit.
Just yet, as there are no other suspects and nobody had seen help. This was exactly what he told them he had done.
Capping, gang.
The fact that he was likely only a witness to all of this. But the camera also picks up someone else at the scene. A strange male figure wearing
at the same time,
hopping fences and running through backyards. In many cases, this man can even be seen covering cameras with a gloved hand. Undeniably, this masked individual was the one responsible for this murder, but finding out who this could be was difficult. As they began looking into
it was really somebody else.
Life, there were very few people who wanted to hurt her. She was on good terms with her family and friends and had almost no enemies. So police began to believe it could have been a case of one of Amy's past relationships coming back to haunt her. But yet again, almost all of her boyfriends came up clean. All but one of them, Gareth Pursehouse, a man who was reported by Amy's friends to be an obsessive ex-lover and someone who
he looked like it.
Her.
Bro, he looked like it.
Looking to Gareth, they decide to consolidate all of the evidence they have first.
Yeah, bitch, you ain't got no mask on, no nothing, like, bro.
Because of the presence of the syringe filled with pure nicotine, detectives believe that whoever broke into Amy's apartment,
bro, that was playing this shit, gang, bro.
The syringe
again
somehow went.
Yeah, she started fighting back some shit. I don't know, kid.
Amy began resisting, and a physical altercation that was proven by a black rosary that Amy had been wearing around her neck. Beads of this rosary were found trailing all the way from.
Then they say that she got choked.
Not only that,
and
a leather jacket that was turned inside out was also discovered at the scene. It is likely that the attacker snuck up behind her, grabbed her by her jacket, and a struggle ensued. The attacker then likely choked Amy, dragged her out to the balcony, and threw her over the top. With all of this in mind, officers began looking for somebody who would want to hurt Amy.
That is crazy, gang.
Undeniably, the masked individual was responsible for the murder. However, identifying them could be challenging because...
Hell, bitch, he's right here!
Despite being a well-known public figure, Amy had no known enemies. Police start their investigation by questioning friends and family of Amy, looking for any clues on who could have committed this heinous crime.
Bro, he is right fucking there.
It wouldn't take long for them to get a strong lead. Amy's friends revealed to police, turn out she had an abusive relationship with, a decade prior, 41-year-old photographer.
Oh man, that weird ass nigga again.
Relationship being far from normal. In May of 2011, Amy tried to file a restraining order for the abuse she suffered in the relationship. Gareth often suffocated her, slamming her against the walls, dropped her on the ground, and punched her.
That is crazy.
Somehow, this order was denied, as authorities believed there was a lack of evidence. Of course,
and it's always like that. It's always they get denied. It's always it never happened, and then that female end up dead, bro. Like this is wild, bro.
And picture frames were smashed. Sometimes there would be roses taped to her front door, and on other occasions, Gareth would refuse to leave her doorstep posted. She would get to.
What could people with a 23-year-old gap have in common? Oh, I know. She likes money and has it, and he has it. So they was 23 years apart, bro.
Derogatory comments, and all of her publications in her field as a therapist.
If he was a regular guy, I doubt she'd be interested.
Would get bombarded with comments criticizing and degrading her work. But things would take a turn for the worst 1 month before Amy's murder. On January 17, 2020, Amy was attending the XBiz Awards, where she was a panelist of an organization called Pineapple Support, which was meant to focus on therapy related to workers in the sex industry. However, as
this shit weird, bro.
Segment began, she would hear a familiar voice, Gareth's voice, who was working as a photographer at the event. At this point in time, Amy had not seen Gareth in nearly a decade, yet he would approach Amy, angry and upset, saying that she ruined his life. One of Amy's friends would outline what the two talked about as Amy called him for help.
The first phone call when she called, I couldn't hear. It was a lot of loud commotion. It was chaotic, so I couldn't understand, and I hung up.
Yeah, he did that shit.
Then 30 seconds later, I received another phone call from her as well, and all I could hear amongst the chaos were the sounds that were sort of the loud sounds was, "Get the F over here." Initially seeing them walk away, I first checked in with my friend who called me, and she told me, "This guy is freaking out on your friend." So I then walked over to where the two of them had walked to. As I was walking towards them, the only words I heard was, "You ruined my life, you bitch."
After this event, Amy was extremely scared of Gareth and told friends and family that if anything happened to her, Gareth would be responsible. And he had sent her voice messages after the event.
I have so much I need to say. Please give me a chance to just say it.
This weird ass nigga, bro.
And her concerns were proven to be true.
Y'all gotta stop talking to these weird ass niggas, bro.
Doorbell footage on the night of the murder, it was an exact match. But for authorities to be sure that Gareth is the same man they're looking for, they needed to search his home. Obtaining the warrant itself was not hard because the sheer amount of evidence against Gareth gave officers reasonable suspicion to do so. However, this suspicion would soon turn into shock as syringes filled with nicotine were found in Gareth's home.
Oh man!
Found on Amy's balcony.
This nigga been doing this shit. It's not the first woman he did this to. I ain't gonna lie.
Not only
it's not.
But Gareth himself had sustained injuries on his body and had bloody clothes scattered.
So wait. So what the fuck was her roommate doing for real, bro? Like. Cause he had so much suspicion in my eyes. So what was he doing?
All over the home.
During
There
this
was
time.
one piece of evidence that proved to be a definitive breakthrough in this case. A DNA comparison between the fingernail scrape.
Welcome to Visible.
Crazy.
Wireless hack.
And they really check all that shit, gang. Like.
It's one
Scrapings of Amy's body and Gareth would turn up an exact match. Detectives
Dumbass
knew
nigga.
this was exactly the man they were looking for. So by about 5 o'clock p.m. the day after the murder, the cops locate and approach Gareth Purse house. In the face of Gareth's history with Amy and him being caught on camera, officers decide to charge him with Amy's murder. While sitting in jail awaiting a murder trial, Gareth doesn't show an ounce of remorse. In fact, while on a jailhouse phone call with some of his buddies, he cracks jokes jokes and makes light of the whole situation. He even tells them that, due to the public's interest in him, they could become millionaires by selling old jokes he told while working as a stand-up comic. But this is far from the strangest thing he says.
Yeah, turn those into a book. Try to find a publisher that'll give you money ahead of time for that, just based on my name because of the media. Like, that could be $1 million. I don't know. But I do have a joke for you. What's the most feminine candy bar?
Huh.
Hershey's.
Well, at least you have your sense of humor. Yeah, you got your sense of humor. You're making the best of it.
Hershey's. Bro, what?
Yeah,
don't even make, like, look at this nigga mohawk, bro. Like, you weird ass nigga, bro.
People are posting like crazy hate, and there's like why bother?
So you said you're not getting out.
Correct.
Ever. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes. I've seen what's coming at me, and it's not good. I'm not getting out. Super fun.
Gareth Pursehouse has made it very clear
Goofies.
that he believes he is going down for Amy's murder, and he has completely accepted that. One could likely assume that if this man were not truly guilty of this horrific crime, he would not be speaking this way. Despite this, Gareth was bonded out of jail before his trial began, but Gareth was certain
he went on a ride.
because right after
bro, I already knew it.
The first place he visited was Los Angeles International Airport to escape the country. Normally,
He got arrested.
has their bond posted is not allowed next to any airports or
He got
borders to prevent
arrested.
them from leaving the country. And if they're found doing so, they're arrested immediately and given no chance for a second bond.
His dumb
Exactly what
ass.
happened to Gareth as he was arrested. once
Stupid
more.
ass nigga.
The trial of Gareth Pursehouse began in August of 2023.
His ass a
Defense
goofy.
claimed that Gareth was only there to talk to Amy and that her death was an accident. They also argued that while Gareth had brought that syringe filled with nicotine to the scene, he had only intended it to be used for his own side. But the prosecution took a different approach and painted Gareth as an obsessive killer.
She rejected his advances. She cut off all contact. And to punish her for that, he broke into her house on Valentine's Day.
On Valentine's Day.
Syringe,
Weird ass nigga.
loaded with a lethal dose of nicotine.
He wanted some ass on Valentine's Day. Ain't getting none. Weird ass.
Point that they would have to prove
His
to
ass.
get a guilty verdict. That
Bro.
point was that Gareth came to Amy's apartment on the evening of February 15th, 2020, with the intention of killing her, not just to have a conversation, as the defense alleged. The defense also suggested that Amy may have ended up on the concrete
Weird, and then it be the weird niggas that defend shit like this too. Like, you really took this case game, you know.
while attempting to get away
Bro.
from Gareth out of fear.
One likely scenario for how Miss Harvey came to rest where she did in the patio is that she comes home, encounters Mr. Pursehouse. In a panic, she runs through her bedroom to her
And jump off our balcony.
climbs up and over the railing, attempts to lower herself, climb down, and is unsuccessful. You fall.
Throughout the
Look at this judge's face, bro. He tired of hearing this bullshit. Like, this shit don't even sound for real. Like, this nigga mad as hell because they telling some bullshit right now in his courtroom. I would have told his ass to sit down and shut the fuck up, gang. There's no way this nigga, man. No way, bro. That nigga really just tried to plead that shit.